Hi, life questions.
Number 1, when were you born?
I was born in 1983.
Number 2, what day did you come into this world?
I came to this world on the 3rd of July.
Number 3, at what age did you start to crawl?
I think that I started to crawl when I was 6 months old.
Number 4, at what age did you learn to walk? Number
I learned to walk when I was 1 year old.
5, why were you grounded as a child?
Uh, um, I think that I was grounded as a child when I misbehaved a lot.
Number 6, what did your parents do when you misbehaved?
When I misbehaved, my parents grounded me, but really I was a very good girl, so they didn't do it often.
Number 7, what age throws the most tantrums? Number 8,
I think that people throw a tantrum when they are 3, 4, or 5 years old because they want something but they can't get it, and they don't know how to show their parents that they want something, and so they throw a tantrum.
why do kids want to grow up?
I think that kids want to grow up because they think that an adult is a really good, cool person, because the kids don't like to go to kindergarten, they don't like to go to school, they don't like to do their homework. I look at my son now, and he always says that he hates school and he wants to be an adult. That's very pity.
9, what do you think is the hardest part about raising a child?
I think that the hardest part of raising a child is to raise him a great person, to understand him, to explain him, mm, explain him everything. That's okay.
10, who do you know that is adopted?
I really don't know any person who is adopted.
Number 11, at what age did you go to daycare?
I think that I was 2 when I went to daycare.
Number 12, at what age did you go to kindergarten?
When I was 3, I went to kindergarten first time, and when we moved to another district, I went to another kindergarten.
Number 13, what college did you go to?
I went to a pedagogical college.
Number 14, what was the best moment of your teenage years?
I think that the best moment of my teenage years was meeting with my husband.
Number 15, who do you hang out with the most?
I hang out now. Who? Okay. I hang out with my husband and my best friend.
Number 16, what high school did you graduate from?
I graduated from the pedagogical university.
Number 17, how did you get your first job?
How? I got my first job when I was 14. When I was 14, I helped shop assistants, and this job and my mom helped me to get this job.
Number 18. How much is it to rent an apartment in your city?
I really don't know, but I think that a two flat you can rent for maybe 40,000 rubles.
Number 19. When was the last time you dated somebody?
The last time I dated my husband, and we try to do dates now when we get married, but now we have a baby son and we can't do it often, very seldom now, really.
Number 20. Who was the first person you fell in love with?
The first person I fell in love with was my classmate, and it was in the first grade. His name was Dennis.
Number 21. When do you think it's acceptable to get engaged?
When it's acceptable to get engaged? Maybe it's acceptable to get engaged when you know each other well, and you understand that you want to start a family in a year, maybe. But I think that it's not our tradition in Russia. It's not our Russian tradition to get engaged. We usually live together and then get married. But it's to get engaged. It's a tradition in the USA and in Europe.
22. When do you think it's acceptable to get married to somebody?
I think it's acceptable to get married to somebody when you understand that you have a good job and you love your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and you want to start a family, you want to have children.
Number 23. At what age would you like to start a family?
Now I have a family, but when I was young, really I knew that I would have a family when I would be 23 years old, and then I forgot about it, and I was really shocked when I realized that I got married when I was 23 years old.
Number 24. Would you rather settle down or explore right now?
I settled down now, and it happened 17 years ago.
Number 25. How long is a woman pregnant for?
The woman is pregnant for 9 months.
Number 26. How many kids did your mother have to look after?
My mom had to look after 2 kids, me and my sister.
Number 27. Why do some couples get divorced?
That's a very difficult question, but some couples get divorced because they can't understand each other, they have problems, and they don't want to solve them.
Number 28. What is the reason a parent would kick their child out of the house?
I think it's negative when you kick out your child, or if it's positive, I think when your children are 18 years old, they need to go. They need to have their own house. They need to live separately, So you kick your child out of your house.
Number 29. Why do some couples get remarried?
Some couples get remarried when they understand that they want to be together and they can solve their problems and they love each other. It's the main reason.
Number 30. When did you have the time of your life?
I have the time of my life. I try to have the time of my life every moment, but really I can't do it, but I try. And I like to travel with my family a lot.
31. Why do citizens join the army? Number 32.
Really, I don't understand why citizens join the army, but